drip right there. I deserve to pull up to that big house in my name. I deserve that drip right there. Yeah, bust down on my Rolex and my chain.
Dope Air Magazine exclusive. I'm with a man of many talents, a man who wears many hats. You know what I'm saying? I'm with a music genius, shall I say? A person that's instrumental to our generation. With my man, Mr. E. Beezy. How you doing, man? How you doing tonight, man? You know what I'm saying?
Y'all gonna see the hand coming.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm good. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that.
No problem.
Intro.
You know what I'm saying?
Incredible intro.
As a person in black music, you know what I'm saying? Like, how is it doing your thing musically, artistically, in this day and age, in this culture, shall I say?
Yeah. I think it's, for me, being such just a student, you know what I mean, of the game, and like, I know that it's not nothing new, you know what I'm saying, as far as like, just politics and stuff like that, even my grandfather, he grew up doing music, and, he got the treatment, you know what I'm saying, that ain't the treatment that we know as black innovators deserve, you know what I'm saying? So, for me to, be doing it, whatever I can do to represent what I know music is supposed to be, I'm cool with it. The people gonna receive it how they receive it, but I don't really worry about it falling on deaf ears as much. I just worried about the people that are looking for it and are hungry for good music, So I'm happy to be able to use my instrument and my platform to showcase just positivity in music, real harmonies and stories, and I feel like it's my job to just go crazy. So I really been trying to go in.
So being who you are in the industry, do you take what some things from the past and bring it forward into modern day times?
Definitely. I like to, with my music, consider it classic, but the evolution of classic. You know what I'm saying? In a sense, just because, with songs like I Don't Want Her, that's probably like one of my biggest songs. Focused on You, it's another one that's a big one for me. I Don't Want Her is a song that was a remake, you know what I'm saying? It's like the same thing for Focused on You with the Uchi Wally sample. I always try to bring the things that I grew up on and stuff that the culture is missing out on, but flip it in a way that they're able to, understand it, translate it, articulate it in a way that's a lot more easier, you know what I'm saying, to just accept and receive. So, I definitely think taking the old school and try to mix it in with the new school is a winning bet every time.
Okay. So, what is one of the messages that you want to come across, to the younger generation? Like, if you could give them some kind of inspiration or hope, what would it be? I try to live my entire life as an example, you know what I mean? Not just musically, but also with my life, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm an R&B singer in 2017, but I'm married, and I got a baby, but it's still lit. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think my job and what I'm at least going for is to just be that light, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the tunnel, just to let them know, like, yo, it's another alternative, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't gotta be on the lean, y'all don't gotta be on all the mollies, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just trying to be an example to the culture, like, yo, you can still grind, you know what I'm saying? You can still have your family, because I grew up with both of my parents, you know what I'm saying? I grew up with morals, I grew up in church, so it's like, in this time, in this day and age, it's a lot crazier than it was back then, but, I just still want to be the glimmer of hope, you know what I'm saying, in this day, in this generation.
All right, who are some of the artists that inspired you?
Some of my biggest inspirations, of course, would be cats like Usher, Michael Jackson, with just the entertainment overall, from interviews, to switching it up every single album. He recreated himself, he recreated his image, and, from Michael to Usher to Stevie Wonder with the craziest runs, always always cleaning in pocket or doing crazy runs, but never too much, you know. So, you know, I listened to and studied a lot of the older people, you know, and I think that's why it comes out, you know, in my music. I can't help but to do 5-part harmony on certain hooks. I can't help but to have a metaphor and a payoff at the end of the hook, you know, or a bridge that changes into a different chord modulation, you know, because I grew up on it and it's really what music is. Without those certain formula tactics, it's not really even music to me, you know what I'm saying? So, it's songs, it's not music, so, you know, that's kind of my take.
If you were stuck on a desert island and you had only 10 albums to listen to for the rest of your life, what 10 albums would you have in your playlist? Like, these are the last 10.
Alright, let me see. You gotta remember if I don't repeat one.
I got you.
You got Usher, Confessions. You got Brandy, Full Moon.
2.
You got J.E. Heartbreak.
3.
You got Miseducation and Lauryn Hill.
Oh, that's a good one, bro.
You got who else, man? Who else? I'm gonna just say, let me see, it's so many. You got Kim Burrell, Everlasting Life.
That's 5.
You got Tank, Sex, Love and Pain.
That's 6.
You got Drake, So Far Gone.
7.
You got who else? You got Eric Bellinger, The Rebirth.
That's 8. Okay. Throw yourself in there.
You had to.
I got you.
That's what I listen to.
Shameless plug.
2 more?
Yeah.
Damn. There's so many, man. You got Michael Jackson, Thriller.
9.
Last one. I gotta make this one count. I think last album will probably have to be, I don't know, man. Let me think. I wanted to count. What you think, Chris? Can I phone a friend?
What do you think his last album should be that he can have?
Classic. I need a
classic would be like maybe like a Motown, like
because the thing
Smokey
is,
Robinson?
we gotta do the Temptation. We gotta do Temptation because my favorite song of all times is The Way You Do the Things You Do. So we gotta go with the Temptation.
Temptations. All right, greatest hits.
Yeah.
Okay, greatest hits. Okay.
Greatest hits. I didn't know we could do that. I would have did Anita Baker. Greatest hits.
You got it. Hey,
Yeah.
you know it's an album. It's actually an album.
Hey, you're right.
It's actually an album.
Okay, boom.
So, what if you could talk to the younger generation for a second?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let them know from your perspective. This is not edited. This is not on. I don't have a script in my hand, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
It's all. He'll tell you there's no scripts here. Tell them, you know what I'm saying, from your perspective, what's going on in the time of we got bitch ass Trump in office.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's not really doing nothing. He's doing a lot of things. But from your perspective, what would you tell, you know what I'm saying, the younger generation?
It's real simple. I really look at it like it's real simple, you know. The young generation is the voice, you know, like they control what's going on, you know. I think social media, for example, is like, you know, it has its positives, you know, it has its pros, but it's just so many cons because, you know, everyone is really worried about everything else and not the. And I think that alone, if you're not worried about getting your act together, getting you a job, you know, getting, you know, your money right so you can try to get a crib or an apartment and then a little car, you know, at like 19, 20.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When I was like 18, when I was 16, I had my L's. When I was 18, I was moved out of high school and got my own spot. You know what I'm saying? It's just so delayed now with everything. You know what I'm saying? Like,
everything is just so delayed, and I think it's because everybody is worried about everybody else, you know. I think if, you know, us as parents even, you know what I mean, were to discipline the kids in a way that we were disciplined growing up, we'd be alright. But I think everybody is just following, you know what I'm saying? Everybody is following, nobody is standing up, nobody is sticking together, the culture, the community ain't sticking together, you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, cool. I grew up looking at the Atlanta movement, you feel me, when they had Ludacris, when you had T.I.,
Killer Mike, Dungeon Family. Man.
It's like they all stuck together, you know, and you don't really see that no more in black culture, you know, you don't see that in LA. It's like, why can't me, you feel me, like I can name so many LA artists come together, you know, and I think it's just because we're worried about what other people are doing instead of really genuinely, truly trying to build each other one at a time, you know. So I don't know, take a step back, you know, worry about you, worry about your family, you know, get everything in order at home so you can go out in the world and be a positive influence to your brother, to your neighbor.
That's dope. So, you know, at this point, you know what I'm saying, I want to say thank you for coming through here, showing love. Do you have any last words? This is you.
Yeah,
I stepped away now.
Yeah, I'm good, man. I just want to say thank everybody. If you've heard one song by me, that's my song. If you heard a song that I wrote for somebody else and you didn't even know I wrote it, if you've enjoyed my music, if you've listened to anything that I've done, you know, I'm here to say thank you, you know, for the support. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I'm out here grinding, trying to make a difference, trying to be the difference, trying to be the change, not only request change and ask people to change. We're trying to actually be the change in the crazy system. Vote for me, Eric B for president. Term 1 out, term 2 out. Go grab those, enjoy yourself, listen to good music, enjoy good music, spread good music, live your best life.
All these hoes butt naked like a Sherm do. Yourself, Eric B for prayer, to the moon and back. Yeah.